Hey guys, what's going on? This is John Lloyd. It is 5:41 p.m. here at the church celebration. We're in the backstage. Church celebration goes on. Oops, right there. And hey, this is just a recap of worship this week, what we're doing here at the church celebration. And I felt like tonight went pretty good. We kicked off the set with Marvelous Light. And first off, I want to introduce these guys. Right here, I got it. It's Jameson Tyler. And Jameson's one of our drummers. He did a great job. And he holds down the beat for us. This other guy, right there, Chris Brown. Chris Brown plays electric guitar for us, and he also plays bass for us. He's real versatile, so that's pretty cool. And then right here is my boy, Chris Staffeld. Man, I'm getting the finger off. Chris played bass for us tonight. He's a buddy of mine from when I was at Sun Valley. So Chris comes out and plays whenever he could. So these are the guys who did it tonight. And so I'm going to ask Chris Brown first how you thought Marvelous Light went. So it's all yours, bud.
Well, I think Marvelous Light actually went pretty well. I didn't notice any mistakes, and it sounded like the crowd was there. It's always harder to see the crowd when there's all the lights on you, but it seemed like they were singing along to a certain degree with us. I guess it just as a kind of substitute guitarist and normally playing bass for them, I think my style was a little different, so it was the first song we did. They might have been adjusting to it, but they still seemed to, I think they really were worshiping out there, so I think it went well.
Sweet. Yeah, so that's the song we opened up with, Marvelous Light. We kind of did Oh Come Let Us Adore Him, kind of into Marvelous Light. So we thought since it's so close to the holiday, we'd throw in a couple of lines of Oh Come Let Us Adore Him. So then we did our announcements. Josh did announcements tonight since he's not speaking. And then our 3 songs set in the middle was Famous One, You Never Let Go, and We're Hungry. And so Famous One, I believe I told Jameson to just let us know how he thought Famous One went. So, Jay, what did you think?
I think actually it started off pretty good. Our attack and entry was, I think, solid. I struggled with that rehearsal, so that worked out. And I think people were able to declare just, the passion of that song is the famous one. I think it went really well. Especially I like the dynamics of the song and how when we brought down in the verses where it's easy for people to kind of just really let their hearts cry out to God and just declare that He is the famous one. So I think it worked. I didn't notice any mistakes, but drummers are kind of in a company anyway, so you never know.
Famous One's a good tune. A lot of the people here at Church Celebration know Famous One. So if you've never done Famous One, do it because it's a pretty easy song to catch on to. It's fairly simple, and it's just like the cry of a lot of people's hearts is Jesus is the famous one. So after Famous One, we went into You Never Let Go, and Chris S. is going to let us know what he thought about You Never Let Go. So what'd you think, Chris?
Going into You Never Let Go, I was a little sketchy on the bass part and the Famous One, and so I was kind of disappointed in myself, and I just had to give that up to God and just let Him humble me into that. And then going into it, you could really just feel the crowd really starting to get into that song. There was no doubt in your mind that they were really starting to worship and come through. And musically, we did great. Spiritual-wise, I think had the most impact. Getting ready to set up. We Are Hungry. It did what it was supposed to.
Yeah, it was cool because that's one of those songs where you can do full band or you can do acoustically, and I think it still has the same impact because I know there's some songs that you can do them acoustically, but you just don't have the same impact. And I think that Chris is right. It kind of helped build up into We're Hungry. And it's great musically for all you guitarists out there. If you ever want a capo and you wonder how do you transition from getting the capo off but keeping the music going, just tell your bass guy to play that bass line, and then that gives you plenty of time to take off the capo. So
the bass line for We Are Hungry.
For We Are Hungry, yeah. Don't go into the bass line for You Never Let Go. That would suck. Anyway, We're Hungry went really good. That's another, I think, COC favorite probably. They know that song really well, and they really grab onto it and sing it as loud as they can and sing it real passionately. So I thought that went great. And that's about it. We're doing Blessed Be Your Name at the end of the set when we come back up, and we're going to pretty much do that one standard. We're doing it in the key of B. Pretty much the way everybody plays Blessed Be Your Name. So for all you out there, if you've never done Blessed Be Your Name, you're not really missing anything musically, but it's a pretty cool song. So anyway, that's about it, you guys. I hope services at your church went well. Let me know again this week, like you do every week, what's going on in your church. I want to hear about what you guys are doing. And we'll talk to you guys later.